boy JB, aka the King of Soul, and today we got some Jordan 17s to look at. The Air Jordan 17 Retro. Now this is the low SP, and they're calling this the All-Star Lightning colorway. Before we get into the review, do me a favor. Make sure you like and subscribe to the channel. If you do dig the content, also hit that share button. These videos that we do on this channel are strictly for review purposes, so if you do happen to have any questions or comments, definitely feel free to drop those down below. But without further ado, we're going to go ahead and get into the review. So this sneaker here, they did give us this all black box here, and you can see that it is glossed out. Smack dead in the middle, you do have that silver Jordan Jumpman logo there. If you do a 360 around the box, you don't really see any Jordan branding or anything like that, but they do have the Jordan text there, and they also have the hit of gray. At the bottom of the box, nothing too special going on. You do have these kind of like, side angle ridges here, and you do have like, some copyright text there. Other than that, that's pretty much it. So for those that do care about that, there you go. Now the box label on the sneaker does read Air Jordan 17 Retro Low SP, which is special project. The colorway says white, lightning, and then black and chrome. So when you do open the box, it is a swing box lid situation. Up underneath it is like, kind of cardboard. You are met with this white tissue paper. The sneaker does come double wrapped. Up under that, you do have some more white tissue paper there. Trying to see if there's a YM sticker or anything like that on the inside. No, but other than that, up under that, you are met with the actual sneaker itself. Pretty dope sneaker to add to the collection. Now, first and foremost, one thing that I do want to point out, this is not the silver case that come with this sneaker here. There is another version where they have like, the kind of silver briefcase. So this is actually like, more of a cost efficient kind of situation for like shipping. And if you do want like the silver box, definitely like, let the vendor know and they'll get that out to you. But this sneaker here, pretty solid as far as like, materials that were used on it. Pretty decent, like, quality leather going on the upper portion of the sneaker. And you do have some nylon material, like some mesh material around the sock liner of the sneaker. Pretty solid, you know what I mean? Like, I feel like the Air Jordan 17, this isn't like, a retro that we see come around pretty often. So for them to actually like, do a new batch of these and get these back into rotation this year, I thought it was a pretty decent touch. But I ain't gonna take too long on this one. Let's go ahead and jump right into it. Again, this is the Air Jordan 17 Retro. This is the low SP. And again, they're calling this the All-Star Lightning colorway. So this sneaker was not a sneaker that Michael Jordan wore, when he was with the Chicago Bulls. He actually wore this sneaker during like one of his all-star appearances later in his career when he was with the Washington Wizards. So this was actually worn during that all-star game. On the lateral side of the sneaker, you do have like this all white leather here, and you do kind of have like, these side angle lines here, and it does have some perforation here. You do have chrome hits here going around the lace loops and going toward the top there by like the ankle collar. Now around the ankle collar, you are met with this kind of like nubuck material here, and it does kind of like go all the way towards like, the front toe box area. Around the sock liner of the sneaker, you do have this black mesh material. In my opinion, it doesn't make or break the sneaker. It just makes it kind of difficult to put the sneaker on and take it off. But either way, pretty solid design. Along the midsole of the sneaker, so you do have this hit of black, and then in the mid portion, you are met with this kind of like hard plastic material there, and that lightning yellow. And you do see the Jordan Jumpman logo up underneath there. Going towards the back, I will peel this out the way. This is just like, just like a little protector here to kind of to protect like this chrome hit there. So you do have the hit of chrome going by like, the heel of the sneaker, and it does have like the Jordan text there. And then you do have the black outsole on the sneaker. Yeah, man, that's pretty much it for the lateral side. Let me fix this back. Switching gears, going to the front toe box area of the sneaker. So it's pretty plain, nothing too special going on. It's just all white, and they did give us like this heavily tumbled white leather here. You do have that hit of yellow right there going for the mud guard right there, and you do see it does have the number 23 there. The sneaker did come pre-laced. They did give us these flat black laces here. Now the laces, they do have like these chrome lace tips here in the tongue of the sneaker. You will kind of see like up underneath past the laces, just like, you know, some of that nylon mesh and black, and it does ascend all the way up until you get around like this kind of sock liner situation. And again, this is just a black mesh here. On the inside, you do have the black insole, and you do have the Jordan Jumpman branding right there in yellow. The medial side of the sneaker, pretty much the same as the lateral side. So you do have this hit of white leather here with the perforation going through the side, chrome tips around like the laces, and then you do have more of that hard yellow plastic here, and then of course you see like the black midsole. Going to the back of the sneaker, so you do have like this kind of more of that white leather situation, but it is like a cutout here for this black nubuck, and they do have the Jordan Jumpman logo right there in gray, and then you do have more of that hit of chrome, and then you do see more of that plastic alignment for the back. The bottom of the sneaker, now one thing, it is all, well, you have like the hits of black, yellow, and then gray, and this herringbone traction throughout the entire bottom, but you do have the white Jordan Jumpman logo right there, kind of smack dead in the middle, and that's pretty standard with all Air Jordan 17s. But that's pretty much it on the sneaker. One thing that I did forget to point out about the toe box area, you do have that little tag there, and it does have like the Jordan text. And one thing that I did like about this, because I never noticed, but right there for the letter N, it actually has the number 17. So yeah, man, pretty solid sneaker. The left sneaker, everything is consistent with the right. Nothing too special or different going on there. Nothing really to like, you know, highlight or point out to you guys. But that's pretty much it, man. But if I were to rate this sneaker, just to be fair, as far as like, you know, the materials, all things considered, I would actually give this about a 7, maybe an 8 out of 10. Let's go with an 8. And here's the thing, there are some Jordan 17s where it does have like, you know, this shroud. I just wish that this one did have like the shroud, but again, I understand this is supposed to be like, you know, a low version of the Jordan 17. I don't really like this black mesh material around like, you know, the ankle, the sock liner of the sneaker. I just kind of feel like, you know, it makes it difficult to put the sneaker on and, you know, take it off. But I do know that there is a situation where you can kind of like, you know, tuck everything in or whatever the case may be. But when you do that, it just kind of makes the sneaker kind of fit comfortable. So in my opinion, yeah, man, let's just go ahead and give this one a solid 8 out of 10. As far as comfort and sizing on this one, now the sneaker does fit true to size. I don't foresee a reason for you to want to go up or down like, you know, half a size, anything like that. Stick true to size on this one. The sneaker does feel pretty comfortable. Again, I just hate this little, you know, shroud around like, you know, the sock liner of the sneaker. But that's pretty much it. But I definitely want to thank the vendor who actually gifted me this sneaker to feature on the channel for you guys. And I definitely encourage you to stay engaged like always. I can be reached on all social media platforms. I'm on Instagram, Twitter, TikTok, even here on YouTube. Everything is at the King of Soul. But before we go, I'm gonna hit you guys with a 360 and the B-roll like I always do. But there you go, Air Jordan 17 Low SP. And again, this is the All-Star Lightning colorway. So there's the front of the sneaker. There's the lateral side of the right, lateral side of the left. There's your bottom, and again, you do have the herringbone traction. There's the medial side of the sneaker. And then there's the rear. But again, I do thank you guys for taking the time to tune in like always, but until next time, see you later.